Okay, so I wanted to make this video because today I came across this bug in Divi where if on an image you set under design spacing, and if you turn off this show space below image, I had done this because I was like, I don't want the image like adding extra space below it, so I'll just turn that off. And nothing really happened, and I was kind of confused by that, and then I just kept working. And then later on, I had duplicated that section and moved it down, say, to the bottom here. And all of a sudden, I had no padding on my row or my section. And I was like looking at it. If I save this here on the front end, I was trying to figure out why my spacing wasn't working. And I saw that this had this section sticky on it. And I was like, what sticky? Kept checking the settings and it was set to do not stick. And I was like, why is it getting that class? And then finally I remembered that I had turned on one of my images. It doesn't matter if like which image in a section, if there's an image in the last row that has that setting turned on under spacing, show space below the image turned off, I should say. It's on by default. But like, so this one, the last image says, yes, do show space. But this one before it says, don't show space. And if you read the description for that, it says, here you can choose whether or not an image should have a space below it. So I'm like, that should be on the image. So I didn't want a space below my image, but I don't want it to control the row and the section padding that I obviously have separate control over, which is just so counterintuitive. I reached out to them about this and they said, no, it's a feature. And I was like, this is a terrible feature and the description is inaccurate. So if anyone from Elegant Themes is watching this, you should definitely either just completely remove this or update this text to say removes all padding that I've explicitly put in here. It says, no, you said in another spot that you didn't want it, which is just very confusing. Anyway, hope they can get that taken care of. Maybe in version 5, this will not be an issue. To me, it seems way more like a bug than a feature. And again, the description is just doesn't do a great job of describing it and just creates more confusion, especially since the class that gets applied is called sticky, and then the description says that it's going to remove a space from below the image, not the section and the row. But what do you guys think? Is this helpful? Is this a good place to do it? Am I just crazy? Or is this something that Elegant Themes should update? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.